What's going on, guys? Cowboy here, and the walkthrough is done, it seems, but I felt inappropriate to end things like that, so this episode I'm just going to dick around and do some stuff and give you guys into some insight about the ending and what I discovered. So, in short, there's a total of 3 potential endings to the game. We have the initial ending where you never get up from the table at the very beginning. You decide to sit, wait, takes about 10 minutes. Pagan, comes, gets you, takes you over to Lakshmana, you place the ashes, you get in the helicopter with him, and then you go raise hell, as he would say. The second ending, where apparently you're at the dinner, Pagan says, what are you going to do? You shoot Pagan in the face, and then the game just ends right there. You shoot Pagan in the face, the king is dead, credits roll. And then the final ending, which is the one we got, where instead of shooting Pagan in the face, he explains everything to you. He explains that Lakshmana was your half-sister, obviously the daughter of Pagan and your mother, and that your father killed Lakshmana, and then your mother killed your father because of it. Which, considering all 3 of the endings, I think that would be more the true ending, because I feel like just shooting... From what I read, it's literally you shoot Pagan in the face, and then it just ends right there. Like, credits roll, music starts, and that's it. Which that seems like a rather, like, I don't know. I think I would have been a little disappointed if it was just like I shot him in the face and then things were done. So, all in all, I'm not upset with the ending that I picked, but at the same time, I'm still a little just... I don't know. I'm a little disappointed that that's all there was to it. I figured there'd be, the way it was building up, and I mean the whole, Lakshmana being your half sister, your father killed her, your mother killed your father, and we come full circle. I mean, a little bit of a twist, but not as much as I expected. I like, especially because of how dark Amita was getting, and the whole,
most vulnerable here.
the whole Pagan thing, the whole,
I can do it.
Your choices have consequences. Think about what you're gonna do. And all that really ended with him, it was him being like, your choices have consequences, and I'm choosing to keep the helicopter, ha ha ha. This little Pagan joke at the end, but... The hell, did something just... What aggroed me? Who are you?
I'm going to gut you.
Down. Assholes. I'm trying to do a mission. So... I don't know. I just, personally, I feel like there wasn't enough closure. Like, the game was fantastic. Usually at the end of walkthroughs, I'll do like a little review episode, and that's kind of what this is going to be. But I absolutely loved the game. I feel that it really... I mean, there were obviously the engine and the playstyle is very similar to that of Far Cry 3. But at the same time, I feel there were a lot of improvements made upon the existing system that really improved the gameplay. At the same time, though, man, that ending just kind of... I don't know. It just left a sour taste in my mouth. Not as bad as, like, the Mass Effect 3 ending, where I was like, are you serious? This is how it fucking ends? What the actual fuck? But... it's just kill without being detected. Alright, well, a good old-fashioned full stealth mission. The last episode of the walkthrough. That'll be nice. But, I don't know. I feel like there should have been something more, There should have been something more, and there wasn't. Man, this place is, man. See, I'm off my game now. I'm all, like, just kind of bummed out about that ending. It's like, yeah, I don't even care. Well, I mean, I don't know. But just, alright, so, I guess in my thoughts, I figured, you know, because obviously I think we can all agree Amida was getting rather dark. We let Sabal live, you know, so that wasn't a thing we were really concerned with. Well, actually it was, though. I mean, like, you know, we let him live, and Amida was all, you know, we have to kill Sabal, get rid of him. So, like, first off, I figured Sabal was going to come back. I figured there'd be, like, some giant mission, you know, where we have Amida, and she's trying to make an assault on the fortress, and Sabal comes back, and, you know, causes some shit to go down. And that never happened. So whatever, I can deal with that, you know.
Hiding! Coward!
Oh shit.
Is someone there?
There we go. I'm like, fuck, man. My sniping game is way off right now. But so we let Sabal go. Sabal never came back. All right, whatever. I can live with that. He didn't have to come back. But then the whole, like, Amida just getting darker and darker as time goes on. Taking a fucking nap. I figured that would eventually amount to something, you know, with, like, Amida eventually getting to the point where it's like, you know, after you kill Pagan, you know, you kill Pagan, and then Amida's like, thank you, Ajay, you've done what's necessary. You are done here. And then she, like, stabs you in the back or something, you know. And I guess part of that's just based off my experience with Far Cry 3, you know, the whole thing where at the very end, if you choose to side with Citra, you have the sex scene that leads into her stabbing you mid-coitus, which is pretty fucked up, but definitely better than being like, oh, I'm gonna go happy-go-lucky and disappear with my friends and live a perfectly normal life after murdering all these people, because that shit's sure as hell not happening. But, I mean, they're just, I don't know. I feel like it was, you know, I feel like it was a roller coaster, and we were building up to the drop, we get to the very end with the drop, and then we have that, you know, the whole, like, explanation of Lakshmana being that was expected. It was just like a slight little downslope, and then it just kind of evened out, and I don't know. Certainly left me kind of wanting more, and the whole, you know, Pagan putting the idea into your head, like, you know, you are the king of Kyrat now. You have been all along. That's why I brought you here. You know, you already got rid of one person, only one more to go. So, kind of, I guess, alluding to the fact that eventually, you know, are we supposed to kill Amida and become like the true leader of the Golden Path, or what's the deal? You know, is this stuff that's coming in DLC? I need answers to these questions. I mean, so aside from the ending, though, the rest of the game was fucking fantastic. But sadly, I think the ending probably knocks it out from a Game of the Year final contender. I mean, don't get me wrong, gameplay is extremely solid, mechanics are solid. The story up until that very last chapter was awesome. I mean, I remember going up to Pagan's Fortress, I was just like, fuck yes, something's gonna happen, man. We're building up to something. Something's gonna happen. And then the something boils down to either shooting him in the face or he takes you to the shrine, and that's it. I'm just kind of like, you know, where was this big drop that I was expecting? I figured, like, Sabal was going to come back and try to shoot him, and then you were going to shoot Sabal, and then Amida was going to shoot you, and it was going to be a big three-way gun battle, or I don't know, something crazy. Either way, guys, I think that's about enough of my rant, so either way, these are my afterthoughts on Far Cry 4. Like I said, loved the game, didn't really enjoy the ending, but I love the story leading up to it, so either way, a couple other things we're going to end up producing videos for. Obviously, I do want to get some videos for the rest of the Shangri-La pieces, so I do plan on doing that. As for Under the Progress, I'll probably end up bringing you guys the, they're not on here, but the Herc missions, the bonus ones, I'll end up bringing those. The Longinus missions, probably not, because they all seem like they're just stalk and kill this guy missions. The Yogi and Reggie missions, I might. So, if you guys want all of them, or you want none of them, let me know. Obviously, I'm not planning on pumping those out as fast as the campaign. I'm just going to do them casually. Might even do them on stream and upload them after the fact. There's still going to be plenty of co-op shenanigans on stream. I know we had a lot of fun. Like, I think one of the things we did was we basically picked a point on the map, and we were like, all right, you know, we got to race to this point on the map and, you know, use whatever means necessary. And we were like throwing out mines and C4 at each other and climbing and wingsuiting, and it was a lot of fun to have races like that. So I do plan on doing a lot of cooperative stuff and multiplayer with fans on stream. And on that note of co-op on stream, I know a lot of people have been asking about Unity lately. We are going to start doing Unity on stream again with viewers. As for Unity videos, don't know so much. I was thinking about going back to the Nostradamus Enigma missions, but I feel like it's a little bit too far after the fact to bother producing a video series of those, you know? Like, if I was going to do those videos, I should have them done by now. So, either way, guys, thank you very much for joining me for my walkthrough of Far Cry 4. Obviously, we are still balls deep in Dragon Age, and I imagine that will take quite some time. So, just keep your eye on that, and then moving forward into the future, I mean, until we get into, you know, like January, February, there's not much. So, either way, thanks for coming by, and we'll see you guys with Dragon Age.